What up, fam?
There you go.
Fucking Team MUJ in this bitch. Back together for the first time in a minute. You got fucking solo or duo episodes that came out, you know what I'm saying? One with just me and Fresh, one with me and Matt Murderous, and fucking did a little interview or whatever. But we're back to full fucking squad, like back in this bitch because we got a lot to talk about. And it's been a minute since we all were sitting here together talking about it.
Now we're here.
Yeah, you know.
Back. Told you it was gonna happen soon.
Yeah, you know, and it's Christmas, and I hope that we'll knock out maybe even like one more Christmassy type episode. Yeah. Really like. I planned on being in front of like an actual Christmas tree.
Maybe you'll catch us with some cheesy Christmas sweaters.
I'm pretty sure it happened before on the Weekly Wicked Webshow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
In front of a Christmas tree, full snow, and fucking Santa hats and all that shit, right?
But it's not snowing right now, no.
That happened before. Look it up. It's MUJ history, one of our Christmas episodes. I think that was probably right around the time that we did the first Jolly Jam too. Because I'm pretty sure we were set up to do a big party right around that time. There will not be a Jolly Jam this year, unfortunately. MUJ fans who would love to stream it and watch our debauchery, but maybe next year. But yeah, man, we're gonna get into a lot of stuff. Right now, it's the weekend of December 1st.
Today's the month.
Yeah. So
today is actually
December 1st. So we are in the full swing of, I guess, the holidays now.
Yes.
If you heard us talk about it in our last video, we touched on our newest giveaway.
Yeah.
We're saucing up those stockings this time. Sauced up stocking stuffers. It's a tongue twister for sure. But we're saucing up that stocking, you know what I'm saying? We just talked a little bit about some of the prizes that will be in there. Holler at our boy Logan Swisher. He'll tell you how dope our swag pack was last time. And really, you can kind of like, it's going to be a lot of swag. There's going to be pins. There's going to be fucking...
just a whole bunch of
chains
there.
and charms or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Just like, we're just going to throw whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like,
it's going to be a surprise.
It's going to be random
like
shit. We might get some candy canes.
But it's not going to be like, lame shit really though either. Like there's probably gonna be some lame shit in there, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's like, you know,
stocking stuffers,
you know what I'm saying? Small, cool shit, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to keep it traditional.
Yeah, you know, so yeah, there'll be candy and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Little jingle bells.
Little items.
But with those mini candy canes, you know what I'm saying? We'll get some of those mini candy canes, you know what I'm saying? A whole string of maybe some condoms, you know what I'm saying? That's like Christmas. You gotta wrap that rascal. You know?
This is a legal state. Or going to a legal state.
Yeah, if it was, then we'd hook you up.
Condoms and candy canes all in the same thing.
In the same stocking?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Take the candy cane on the rubber and just fucking... You can pass them out to your friends.
The thing about this, too, is that we had talked about, and, like, normally, if it was a giveaway, we'd have, like, all the cool shit out in front of us to show you guys. But since this is, like, a Christmas thing, and you're supposed to be, like, surprised on Christmas morning, then you're not going to know what's inside the stocking until you get it. The plan right now is to run the contest until the 15th of this month, and then on the 16th, draw names, and then Monday the 17th, mail the shit out. So then maybe by Christmas, you'll have a nice little sauced up swag stocking, you know, that you could pull the stuffing out of or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to let you know what's in it. Like I said, if you want to get a hint at some of the shit and you're new to what we're doing, ask our homeboy Logan, who won the last contest. Yeah. I'm pretty sure on Instagram, what is it, Logan the Metalhead Juggalo? And then
I believe so,
Logan Swisher on fucking Twitter.
Underline Swisher.
In between. But he won our last contest, and so we're always just like going to, like, you know, hype that motherfucker up, you know what I'm saying? And he could tell you all about the cool shit that we mailed out to him in a timely fashion, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. He got a super sauce up there.
He did, man. Yeah, that was like, he got some shit that, like...
He got hooked up.
I tried entering the win, but I got denied.
I actually picked G's name.
Like, nope.
But you know, also going on this weekend, that was one of the things that I wanted to like kind of lead in onto is that if you guys are following social media, you know that Ruby Bruce and Violent J are in Chicago, Illinois right now at Midwest Furcon or Furfest. Midwest Furfest. Midwest Furfest right now. And our very own Lotus Nixon, Mrs. Murderous, is out in Chicago right now with her security team, and she ran into Kung Fu Joe and Quilla last night.
Got a couple pics with the nose up.
Hell yeah. So if you guys,
she's currently working on trying to get some type of maybe a shout out or an interview or something.
Yeah, some nice more interaction on our.
I think this right now is more of a Bruce family vacation.
Yeah, it is.
For
yeah.
Ruby.
And that was what was cool. We didn't want her to hound dog.
It's her
whatever.
birthday today.
Yeah, it's her birthday today.
Happy birthday,
Ruby. All of us in the Juggalo community think you're extra neat, and we support you in all the shit that you do, you know what I'm saying? So keep it up. And Violent J, man, you're a fucking awesome dude for doing all this for your daughter. As fathers, you know, we could definitely tip our hat to that shit, because that is fucking awesome stuff right there. You have the means, and you do with it what, you know, you should be, you know what I'm saying? So that's fucking dope. But again, you know, tune into our Instagram or our Facebook, and we'll maybe have some videos coming in from Midwest Furfest. If you're out there and you see this video, or you went this weekend and now you're seeing this video, go ahead and, you know, post in some of your pictures or whatever, because that's cool as fuck, you know. Subcultures are always, like, when you come from one, like, being Juggalos, you know what I'm saying, and then, like, you go and you witness other subcultures, it's really cool, and it's kind of almost easier to connect to those subcultures, because then you go in completely unjudgmental, because you know where we come from, you know what I'm saying? It's like, being in, like, the rave community or whatever, it was, like, I always related it to, like, you know, the treatment that you got in the Juggalo community. Everyone was tight, everyone was family, you know what I'm saying? So, it's cool to see, like, this furry shit. And I would totally go, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially if I was in, like, a costume.
But I definitely had to, if we do the furry thing, man, I would have to find out where Jay got his shit from, because his fucking shit was dope.
I gotta admit,
that probably cost a lot of money.
Did you even see the video when he's talking?
Moving?
The mouth moves.
Yeah, I was amazing.
Dude.
That shit had to be like 250 some $, maybe 3, 4.
Bro, I'm sure that shit was like 1,000.
Maybe we should put a poll up. How much do you think Jay?
Just that mask,
I'm
assuming it was closer to $1,000 than anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I think with the mouth
and all that shit, and the custom fucking paint job and all that shit.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
I'm thinking that was like closer to $1,000. The whole thing, I'm guessing that he spent more than $1,000 on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's dope as fuck, bro. But I totally would be up in there with the fucking head full of acid and my motherfucking like Pepe Le Pew shit, you know what I'm saying? All over the like, oh, you smell that skunk? Because I'm inside my fucking thing vaping out, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'd have real skunk smell actually coming out of me. Yeah. Shit, bro, I would have to be like totally fried out, you know? You would have to be in there like, oh, shit, bro. And you wouldn't be able to be like, out of costume, because then you totally stick out. So you'd be able to like, you'd just be standing there in costume, just fucking like, oh shit, everyone's an animal. Oh, I'm an animal too. Oh man, really, it would be cool as fuck. You go to the club and everyone's like,
they all in their animal costumes though.
But like I said, I did see that CSI episode.
Furries be wildin', man.
Furries be wildin', bro.
They be wildin'.
Furry orgies and stuff.
Whoa,
and,
yeah.
Like throwing up on each other and shit.
That'd be terrible. You don't know what you're getting yourself into.
I know, and that's what's like even more weird about it. You start
back.
feeling the horn on an animal, you know what I'm
Inform
saying?
us on some details.
But yeah, if you guys have ever went, dude, that's dope as fuck. I want to know more about the furry community. Like, maybe one day we could get like someone from the furry community on the web show and we could talk about some of that shit, because I think it's cool as fuck, dude. Like, it's weird as shit. I think like role playing or like cosplay in general is cool as fuck, and I would totally like to be somewhere in like total costume so I could be just like this fucking fake character or whatever.
That would
be
dope. Cosplay is dope, and you see a lot of shit like that, but
like some live action role play, you know what I'm saying? I've always I think we were talking about starting a MUJ live action role play team before, dude. That shit would be cold blooded, bro. So I'm into shit like that. If anybody else is out there, you know, throw us in the comments, link us to some cool shit, you know what I'm saying? If you're like part of like a club or whatever that does it, link us to that shit so we can know about it. LARPing or any kind of cosplay in general, let us know about that shit, because we're all into that shit and it'd be cool as fuck, you know? And it is,
wait, there's guys out there beating the shit out of other guys with
I'd be making my
foam
own
sticks and shit,
fucking
and
giant foam swords,
what
fucking
the fuck?
beer boxes for armor and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit would be dope, bro. I'm telling you. Hell yeah, fucking Alpha King shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Full shit made out of like some Alpha King or some Dark Lord shit boxes. You know, zombie dust boxes out there looking cold blooded. Man, I still maybe if we could ever find a LARPing league, we get into that shit. I got a 10-year-old son. That could be my excuse. Oh yeah, I'm just here for my son. Die, bitch!
I killed you, motherfucker! I killed you!
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! You know what I'm saying? I got you, bitch. Oh, that shit would be fun as fuck, man. Also in this month, something that we've been personally all excited about is fucking Water Damage from Ouija Mac. It will be coming out the 21st. 21st of this month. There's pre-orders now, various points of pre-orders, and there's different packages too. Some that come with sweaters, shirts, or whatever. You get the cassette. He also has a premium package then too, where it's like
premium package.
A fucking shirt, hoodie, limited edition hoodie or something, and then you got it on like digital, CD, and cassette. But it's like $200, right?
Something like that.
$200,
yeah. Something like $200.
I think it's pretty dope that people bring back the cassettes, but
yeah, but I don't got nothing to play it no more, bro.
It's a straight collector's item because you're never gonna be able to play. You will.
Beast was actually he said that he went to Swaparama and got like a dope tape deck for the crib because like Suicide Boys and a bunch of other people have been releasing shit on tape. So then he's like, well, you know, I figure if I'm gonna buy them, just like I buy all the records, he's like, I'm gonna listen to this shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm pretty sure he went to Swaparama and he's like, dude, I talked to the dude up there and he said he had one, he was gonna bring it to me, and he was here one weekend, and that like later that or the next week or whatever, he was supposed to go get the fucking tape deck so he could listen to his tapes and shit. I don't have nothing to play a tape in at all anymore. Even in cars, they eliminated the tape deck. Have you ever been out there?
I've never been out there. No.
They damn near eliminated CD players in cars now.
That is true. Yeah.
You get it.
Because it's all fucking digital and shit or Blu-ray. But bro, we'll have to make a trip out to Swaparama. We'll go in the summer so everything's open outside. Man, it's pretty tight. We go there and get some poo boo in that bitch.
Some poo boo.
Hell yeah. Some 4-stripe Adidas and shit. 2-stripe Adidas.
2-stripe Adidas.
Hell yeah, get all that shit up there. Swaparama's dope, bro.
The Newport Nikes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So it's like, man, I would like to go there.
Oh yeah, I haven't been there since I was like, bro, but that's like back in the 90s. That's where you'd go and you get like the dope ass like Taz and Bugs Bunny fucking sweaters and shit, like rocking the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I had this like my favorite sweater growing up as a kid was a fucking like gray long sleeve crew neck, but had Taz and Bugs on it, and they were both wearing bullshit. Man, it was like my favorite fucking, and I got it from Swaparama back in the day. That shit was.
I haven't been there in the longest.
For real, man. So we'll have to make a trip of it sometime. We'll go out there and see Beast, and we'll meet up at Swaparama and go get some speakers for the cars or some shit like old school days. But as we're in December already now, and you know, amidst a bunch of doubts, ICP did put up the pre-orders for Fearless Red Fury on December 23rd, Black Friday, and they have all the pre-order packages available on Psychopathic merch right now. There's 2 or 3 mega packets that come with like, there's one that's like a jersey and then all the dope other shit. And the jersey's like, I think it's one of these type of jerseys.
One of these?
Yeah. And
because
it has the tie string and shit. The hockey jersey or whatever.
I believe the hockey jersey.
It comes with that, a Fearless Red Fury, like hat, fucking shirt, pin, album, all the other shit.
I wonder if the jersey is gonna have like the Hatchet Man.
I think it had
like the gutter baby like silhouette. If not, that should be an idea.
Well, they need. I don't see that. We'll have to get it to Ouija merch. Is that there is no Psychopathic Ouija merch though.
Ouija's on that hustle by himself.
We kind of skipped over that even on the water damage part. Is that a lot of people are making a big deal that water damage is going to be released through Rotten Cake, or it's a Rotten Cake release, I guess. I mean, it is being released. So, but. Everyone's talking shit about that, but I mean, really, it makes more sense for a mixtape to be released through his subsidiary than through Psychopathic. Then, I mean, it's a mixtape. It's not like it's gonna be like premium fucking gutter water shit. You know what I'm saying?
We're talking about it in our group chat thing. I think it's gonna be more like an EP thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hears mixtape and automatically thinks it's you know,
like a mix or
like
whatever.
a mix, yeah.
It's not like the Sideways Room mixtape or
it's
whatever.
like an EP,
anything.
man. It's just a smaller album.
And I think it's going to be more like SoundCloud type of sound and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably.
But that'll be coming out, and the merch is only through Ouija in this way. There's no like this. There's Psychopathic on it and all that other shit, but there's no Psychopathic merch for it. There's only like been, when we talked about it on the last web show, I think there's only been one Psychopathic release of shirts. Besides there's the DCG Con or the Ecocide shirt, and then I think they did this run, and that was it.
Yeah. Because even that shirt I got when we went to in October, when we seen him, it was, now I looked on his Big Cartel page. That's where everything's at. His Big Cartel. He's doing the shit with Lazy and Crazy.
And really, like, for everyone who hates, that's probably like a better deal. It means that they didn't fuck Ouija then. Now he's making money then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he's selling all of his own merch and shit. But like you're saying, to get a jersey like this that had like the Gutter Baby on that shit, that'd be dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That would be a fucking cold ass, like, full, legit, embroidered type jersey would be cool as fuck. That shit's expensive though. But on this, for the Fearless Fred Fury packets, there are dope ass embroidered jersey. I'm pretty sure it has the Fred Fury on the arms here. It says
they should have flipped the red on the arms.
I think it's just FFF across or some shit on the chest or whatever. Looks dope as fuck. I'm probably gonna have to swoop on one of those $200 packets if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, me too.
As long as they're still doing them in January, because it's fucking Christmas. Motherfuckers got kids and shit.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Unless someone wants to buy me the $200 package as a Christmas present, that's all good. Give me that jersey extra large or whatever. But that's, everyone was kind of hating that wasn't going to happen, and we'll just see if it does actually drop on Friday, February 15th.
It has to now.
It has to now, I guess.
You going got a better date than that now, because you just fucking...
Yeah.
Fearless Fred Fury on February 15th on a Friday.
Friday, February 15th. Mind-blowing shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's, the pre-orders are up now, so go ahead and jump on it. I haven't yet, but I plan on doing so very, very soon. I'm a little ahead on Christmas time, but you know how that happens. You end up getting fucked once you're ahead. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens right now. But maybe I'll do it before that. Then also there has been some other releases from Psychopathic, and lead to some more shit though too, is that they released all these things but no Hell Cellar yet.
Yeah.
But if you guys didn't know, which a lot of you probably don't because Psychopathic really hasn't told anybody, you can get Hell's Pit, Bang Pow Boom, and Terror Wheel all on vinyl right now. Anywhere you can find vinyl, online or even on Psychopathic merch, it's all there. And the fucking Terror Wheel is, all their EPs right now have been picture disc.
Right.
So Terror Wheel's no different, looks dope as fuck. And then the Hell's Pit is like a flame marbled 2 vinyl. And
You
then
don't have those right now?
no, I do not.
No.
I have Juckle Brothers on the way. Because
We
then
should
Juckle
show.
Brothers also released. I have Juckle Brothers on the way, and the latest one I got is Ringmaster. But to release all that in this short period of time and like not tell anybody is so stupid, because had I known when Hell's Pit came out, it was like the 18th of November. Had I known then, I would have bought it then. I would already have this shit, you know what I'm saying? Now I gotta wait till I get all this Christmas shit out of the way so I don't feel guilty about buying myself a record and hope that hopefully I get it, you know what I'm saying? And then they also did release Amazing Juggalos Brothers, but that was a limited 2,000 release nationwide. I think it was 2,000, might have been 5,000, I could be totally wrong. But they did that also on double vinyl red for Black Friday Record Store Day. I have a copy coming, and I paid less than everywhere else I've seen for it. I've seen ninjas that paid $35 for it. I paid $29 flat, no shipping, no tax, getting sent from Hollywood, California. Yeah. I had to get up early as fuck to get it though. I got stupidly, I got on this website at 5 o'clock our time, but it was supposed to be 5 o'clock California time.
Oh.
So I got up at fucking 5 o'clock our time, like, oh shit, reload this fucking page like 4 times, waiting for this shit. I'm like, oh man, this shit's in California. This probably means fucking California time. So I fucking like tossed and turned, got back up, reload the motherfucking website, and there it was, and I was able to grab it. But that same website had help. That's how I found out about everything else. Though I'm like, damn, Psychopathic didn't tell us that shit.
Slack.
You know, and for real, dude, the picture disc, because Tunnel of Love and Beverly Kills I have already on the EP, and they're picture discs. Like, they look fucking dope as hell. And then this one for Terror Wheel looks dope. It's got fucking full colored pictures of ICP on the back. You know what I'm saying? It looks dope as fuck, dude. And I really can't wait to have that one. That's only $20 then too.
Psychopathic more or less needs more street teams.
They need someone like I get like, oh, we got Tuesdays at the polls and we got whatever the fuck, you know, general tour announcements and shit. But man, if I would have known that there was, I probably won't buy a Bang Pow Boom right away, even though I have Death Pop. I'll end up buying Bang Pow Boom, but I would have bought Hell's Pit and Terror Wheel right there. As soon as if I would have known that they were out when they dropped, I would have got them fucking already, and they'd be here, and I'd be showing you guys them in my fucking proudness in my arms like babies. But they didn't, so I don't know if this is like the whole KG thing that we talked about in last week's episode, or what, you know what I'm saying? Like, they need someone, they just need somebody who, like, puts up a fucking message every day, you know what I'm saying? Here's the things.
This is what's going on.
Here's the things, you know. I know we also need someone who does the same shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's
but we
if we know that, if we know that, then
hotline? Does anyone ever try the ICP hotline anymore?
I don't know, dude. I haven't seen it.
I think everything's on social media now.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know though. I mean, I don't know they even do.
Hotline used to cost money, like a motherfucker.
Right. I still have it on my phone. The number.
Let's try it. Let's call it.
Let's call it.
Let's call it right now.
Well, Matt calls that. We got some awesome. Well, I guess
this even works.
There's something else I guess we want to talk about. There is gonna be a second night of this fucking Ballas at our house. It's the second night, but it's the night before the original night. So it's Friday. The original night was Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people are pissed off that they bought tickets and it's the second night now, and they think whatever happens Friday, if it's dope as fuck, it's not gonna happen Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like we did that one super dope web show that no one will ever see, and we thought it was like one of our best conversations.
Oh man.
And we couldn't repeat, like, we tried our hardest to recapture the magic.
It's not happening.
And you can't do
it.
Oh,
no.
You can't
You'll never, ever
like,
see that.
When you're forced to try to recapture the magic, and then you're like, oh man, remember last night how dope that was? Let's try to do that again tomorrow night. And then your timing will all be off, everything will be off. And I get where everyone's all pissed off about it. I would be pissed off then too.
I'd be hella mad.
I bought tickets to come.
But at the same time, if I was one of the people that didn't get their tickets and then I got them, I'd be like, well, sorry and shit, but I understand that.
But even then, like, that
kind of sucks.
It does kind of suck. I'd still love to go. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be cool as fuck. The whole thing is cool, and but I still get why people are mad, because I'd be mad then too. Yeah. It'd be like if they did Carnival of Carnage.
The one time.
And we're like, hey, the one time thing, $250, but then like took it on tour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That would be like, I'm like, oh, well, fuck you, dude. Took it on tour to start the year off. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh. Or last year, their Christmas tour. Carnival of Carnage Christmas tour. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers would have straight up been pissed off, you know? Like,
yeah, so like, weren't they coming up, weren't they? I know we talked about it on one of our old shows with the whole, the Violent Wear. Were they supposed to be bringing that sometime this month? Bring all that shit back that was released, like, in Joker cards.
Yeah, and
you know, every like 2 months or whatever, every 3 months. Whatever happened with that?
Oh, well, let's, you know.
Never heard about it.
As much as they talked about in the gathering, a lot of it's already come true. You know what I'm saying? Besides Fred Fury dropping that.
I was gonna say.
You're like, what came true? Literally nothing? They dropped these vinyls and didn't tell nobody?
I ain't seen shit come true.
Literally nothing? My bad. Water Damage hasn't came out. Fucking, these shirts ain't out. Fred Fury ain't out.
Let's go back to when he said that. Look at my face when he said it. Because
Looney Tunes ain't out, or Looney Goons ain't out. No talks of it or anything.
Light ain't even around anymore.
The light is off of light right now. You know what I'm saying?
He's still stuck in that kitty bar somewhere in Flint Town.
Man,
probably in the bathroom.
Well, yeah,
I almost feel bad even saying that, because I totally feel like an asshole, because where is everything that they promised? Most importantly, where's Fearless Fred Fury? But I guess we got news on that. But no, because here, look, E&J.
Solo. Finally.
Solo Shags 2, though.
That was real weird. We were just talking about there's been no promo, and
boom.
Out of nowhere.
Here it comes. And look, dude, I do want to say this right now. the E and J tour could just be Isham and Violent J, and is totally shitting on that Axis family tour.
Oh yeah.
Like
who you got? Axe and A and B.
Well, Triple MFD's on
Oh,
there. And that's
MFD,
like the only good part about it, though.
I don't know. Axe was dope when I seen him live.
That's true. See, and I can't hate on X. I really
A and B,
A and B are garbage.
But
I
could do without him. But
and I guess I shouldn't even be comparing the two tours because it's E and J for fucking.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of people have been waiting for
E and J, bro.
Yeah,
oh man,
like literally like years.
Yeah, to go on full tour with
what
each
I'm
other
hoping is
and
they
run this shit.
do. And they're gonna do their solo shit, but do like you said, we talked about it before. Do like the Silence of the Hams and fucking everything. You know what I'm saying? All their shit together too. That'd be super dope.
They'd have to. What was he on fucking Repentance? Was it Woo Woo Woo? Or is that Twizzler?
No, Twizzler was on Look at Me. What song was it? Yeah.
But man, look, I can't wait for that shit. And at the same time, the announcement of Shag's Too Dope and Ouija Mag going on tour is just as fresh though. Then too, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
In some places, they're only like a week apart.
Well, luckily, like, and I really haven't thought about it too much. I've never been say I was lucky to live in the part of Indiana that we live in. I never really thought about that, but we kind of are, you know what I'm saying?
We're pretty much centralized.
Like, we're in the crossroads of America. If ICP is playing somewhere, like, it's actually going to be closer for us to go to the Forge than it was to Fort Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we'll go to the Forge and it'll take us, like, maybe just over an hour or something. Maybe an hour, you know what I'm saying? Like, to get out to Joliet, depending on traffic or whatever. And it takes us like 2 hours plus to get to Fort Wayne. But that still means that we have these options, and if we can take them, we're going to try to. I mean, and there's, while we're talking about it, and we can talk about it after this shit, but next week I'm basically super busy. But I am absolutely willing to drive to Kenosha Saturday night to see Ouija and drive home that same night. As long as I got people who to be awake, we drive out there to go see Ouija at the Barry Living Show Saturday night because I got to be back home Sunday. I was going to go see Jamie and Kenny Sunday. So but I'm totally down to. I've done it plenty of times before, but it's like a 2-hour drive then too. We drive out there, we see fucking Scum, Damian Quinn, Ouija Mac, shake some hands, kiss some babies, drink a couple of beers, and hit the road. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe Jaeger.
I'm not drinking any Jaeger out there. As long as I'm not going backstage with Scum.
If Scum's gonna be there, you're gonna have to drink Jaeger.
I don't know, but I will just drink.
Just
I'll drink. What is it? What comes from fucking? What beer comes from Milwaukee? Old Style, not Old Style.
High Life.
Yeah, High Life. That's what
Anything Miller.
High Life. I'm gonna drink me some straight up fucking High Life.
Beer connoisseur.
The champagne of beers. Yeah, everything Miller.
But,
Miller's out in Milwaukee.
Well, we are talking. I mean, if you guys are able to or whatever, if any of y'all are able to, I'm down to drive. I mean, we'll make it we'll drive out there, drive back that same night.
I just don't know if I'm going to have the.
I think it's $15 if you can get me back as soon as possible. I'll even buy you a ticket. That's the wrong way. See, what am I doing? But that was just something we were talking about because I know we're also. Oh no, shit, that's fucking peer pressure. Our peer pressure doesn't cost that much. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that we also want to go to these. Both the shows are at the Forge for this E and J and fucking Ouija, and they're a week apart. And I almost think that one of those we might even have, it's going to be like a flip of the coin. Something's going to have, I don't know if I could flip the coin on that. It'd have to be E&J. But we should, what's the dates on those? If it's the 29th, the 23rd and the 20th, but what are the days? The 23rd, because I'm pretty sure it's January 23rd and January 31st. If they're the weekends, it works out even better.
The 23rd is a Wednesday. And the 31st is a Thursday.
Those are both fucking lame to do, but... And that means, I feel like you have to go... We definitely have to go to one because we can't let them both suffer just because they're in the middle of the week. We got to show the Juggalos got love to go out in the middle of the week. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so that'll be a year. I'm going to have some personal days coming up for...
Then let's go. We're going to probably have to pick one of those. And if we do, my choice is going to be E&J. That's why I'm we could go see Ouija in Kenosha on Saturday. And then go to that
E&J.
in January, yeah.
Damn, yeah, that is kind of hard. But definitely,
So we'll keep you guys posted on that. But you guys check out the tours now. All the dates are posted. They end at Juggalo Day in New Orleans. They did that last year too, didn't they? Do like a even before we saw them in Denver last year, they did like a short run and then met up in Denver. Yeah. Remember? Mm-hmm. So it'd be dope to go to Juggalo Day, and any you guys are, it'd be tight to catch one of these tours. Oh, yeah. I always like the tours where you can follow them up to an event, like when they used to do like the runs till the gathering or whatever, and then the end of the gathering. Yeah. It was always dope to see them along the way, like some Road to WrestleMania shit. You see an ICP getting fucking ready to fucking flex at their next big event. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Like JCW, I wonder if they're gonna do anything for that.
Oh, I know, because at the gathering they labeled it as or at Halloween Wicked they labeled it as like the revival or whatever of JCW, and I'm hoping to see some shows pop up, man, because I totally love.
I miss me some JC Dub, man.
You know what I'm saying? They could go on tour or something like that too. Throw a couple shows in a wrestling ring.
The thing about it is, I think it's hard to
wrestlers.
It's that probably, and I think it because it's like a sport, there has to be like some kind of commission involved in it. You know what I'm saying? You have to a special license probably to they couldn't just open the show in any city probably because you'd have to have different licenses to have people wrestling.
I'm sure you can have like little small shows. Look at all the wrestling shows they put on out here, dude. I mean,
but like even what they did with
something small like
this fucking the Traveling Freak Show to do that every night, but wrestling and like. Do because they did that. What was that? The Wrestle Rap. Remember when they did that? And they came to fucking Big Shots. And Violent J was did a Violent J solo set. That shit was cold as fuck. Dude, that was so dope. But I missed like all the JCW because I was getting drunk at fucking Pepe's next door.
And now there's no Pepe's, there's no Big Shots. See, that'd be dope too, because I bet you any money, if that place was still open, we get E and J and the fucking $2 show it, and we can make both of them with no problem.
Yep, go right over to town.
I could walk over there and then just fucking walk home.
Well, that's why it sucks too that we didn't get to go see Max Sabbath in town. Oh, because then we would maybe help that venue a little bit more, get other shows, and maybe like Violent J, who does like for a show where he's not going to spray Fago and would sell tickets, you know what I'm saying? That could have been a show that would have went to the Art or some shit. But yeah, man, we would have been so lucky if Big Shots was still open. Cause we got a lot of that year. Then when we got that Violent J solo, I thought that was like cool as hell, bro. Shit was packed, but that's what they did. They had the wrestling ring out. A couple people would come out and perform, and then do a couple of wrestling matches, and then perform, and then Violent J ended out. Dude, it was dope as fuck. Like we were beating on the fucking ring for DJ Clay, getting it hype as fuck. Dude, DJ Clay throw it out on the tables, believe it or not. And we were yelling like, yo, play some trap, Clay! And he starts trapping the bitch out, bro. We were going ham as fuck, bro. And then then ICP and Jump Steady fucking hyped him. And we were at the ring then, too, just fucking do it was so fucking wild.
Motherfucking, was it Fuck Uglies or the Haters that ripped our sign?
Oh, that shit was the Haters, man. When we were in fucking Michigan that time, we would make all those signs and shit, and we had the Haters sign up by the Haters in their corner, and they fucking straight smacked our sign out of the fucking hill, dude. And then what's his name, Roddy Hogan?
Yeah,
Roddy Hogan. Like, here, guys, here you go, brother. I asked Roddy Hogan for an autograph one time, remember on the fucking Shangri-La card, and he signed it, he's like, all right, how much money are you going to give me? And I was like, nothing? I just thought it was I mean, what if I'd have just pushed him over, you know what I mean? But that was funny as fuck, dude. I hope if they bring JCW back, best believe we'll come and check out a show. And if you guys need an idea to top the Silver Jubilee tour, do wrestling, man. Do fucking
you heard it first.
ICP, or do Waka and some wrestling, or wrestling, Waka, wrestling, you know what I'm saying?
And then more Waka.
Well, I mean,
or put Waka in a wrestling
if you guys see, I don't know how that went the rest of the time, but having Waka on that tour was dope as fuck the night that we saw it. So if they could do just ICP and Waka, have Clownvis open that bitch up, and do wrestling as the fucking freak show instead of an actual
right there.
And no offense to the freaks, we just got to switch it up every year. You know what I'm saying? So
put the freaks in a wrestling ring, fuck it.
Or have the freaks come out, do some freak shit, and then do 3 dope wrestling matches throughout the day.
Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Pay the same guys to wrestle and do a fucking 6 date run leading up to Halloween Wicked, and the same guys wrestle every fucking night. like they do in real WWE. Pay the guys a little bit of money and some fucking Adderalls, and they'll be all good.
Yeah.
Yo.
Well, that's what we want to see.
Wrestling and rap. Rapping and wrestling.
Yeah, I'm still trying to go through the videos, see what's we could watch and put put on, because I found some bloody ass Japanese shit. I'm not sure you guys are gonna be able to stomach.
Yeah, dude, I'm pretty excited about that. Matt's been fucking working diligently on getting these videos that we're putting together, and we're gonna commentate over them. And it's gonna be some like straight bloody ass backyard wrestling, Japanese wrestling where they use like barbed wire ropes and shit like that. Yeah, some straight death matches, some David Arquette getting stabbed in the neck death match shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking wild.
Oh, did you see that shit? David Arquette, he was in a death match, like KG actually commented.
KG was commentating. It ended up on World Star and everything. That motherfucker got stabbed in the neck or some shit.
I don't think that's how the fight was supposed to go.
No,
you know what
like,
I'm saying?
dude, he walked in the ring, basically laid down for dude, got pinned, walked out, was still holding his throat piece.
Yeah, because he got fucking gashed open in this shit. It was fucked up. But that's the type of shit that we're gonna do.
I can't wait.
Everything has to be already on YouTube, so we're putting together stuff that you can already see on YouTube. It'll have this twist on it, which will be us or figments of us.
Some versions
of us talking on the microphone. And we're not like, infringing on the infringement or anything. We're just doing something that's been done for years. You know what I'm saying?
You can't do something that's already been done.
Yeah, there's like, you can't infringe on something that's already been
paying
infringed.
homage.
You know what I'm saying?
We're paying homage.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, because I've always wanted to do overdub like kung fu movies, like
that'd be dope.
Clan used to do. You know what I'm saying? Where they would I'd always love to do some shit like that. Remember on like what channel was it? It was like Spike or whatever. There used to be that show.
I miss Spike.
And it would be old kung fu movies, but with rappers commentating over it.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
I can't remember what it's called, but it was on TV for a short period of time. So that's like, we're kind of paying homage to all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Spike TV.
Man, Spike TV used to be cool as fuck. Used to have all those weird ass fucking manly man shows. That's where I got into UFC. Was watching Spike TV really, like, because the time gap between where we watched it when we were kids, where it was like Hoist Gracie fucking. Tapping out big fucking boxing guys and then like
big Shamrock,
300 pound guys fighting fucking 100 pound fucking karate guys and shit to like the real shit now or whatever. And I think Spike helped me bridge the gap to get back into
UFC.
Man, like, I don't know, we're going all over the place on that
anyway.
one. To get us back to UFC, I forgot to mention that ICP released that fucking single. What'd you guys think about?
Dude, it sounds fucking...
It sounds
old school. Yeah.
It sounds old school, you know what I'm saying? And like...
They're trying to tap into that.
I totally like it.
That feel again.
It's not that it wouldn't be that I didn't even like it at all, but like... ICP is ICP, and this is an ICP track for sure. And it's a classic ICP track.
Oh yeah.
I like talking about the modern things.
Yeah, the modern.
And I like the
issues,
the old
problems.
feel though. Shaggy 2 Dope screaming on a track screams old school. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm interested to see how the rest of it's gonna go. No matter what, I'll probably think it's good.
I'll tell you the truth.
That's not even true. Right? That's not even true. Because I don't like a lot of things. But no matter what, I'm be down on buying this motherfucking thing, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna get bored.
And there'll be a whole fucking web show where we just talk about Fearless Fred Fury, all like with all the
all decked out.
Hopefully, the weekend that it's released, we'll have all the cool merchandise. You know what I'm saying? We'll be out here in our Fearless Fred Fury jerseys, our jackets or whatever.
Let's go to Juggalo Day.
Man, I mean, like,
let's go to Mardi Gras.
Really, I could probably.
Team MJ goes.
My bad, got caught.
The whole thing about New Orleans is if we're gonna do New Orleans, then we gotta start planning that shit so we know we're gonna have a place to stay. Yeah. It's 2 months.
Oh shit!
It's in February. That gives us a chance to have money and get out of the Christmas shit. But if we're gonna do that, we just gotta have somewhere to stay and figure out if we're gonna drive or fly. It might be cheaper to drive. We drive down there.
Road trip, motherfucker.
But, hey, yo, it's dangerous as fuck down there, you know what I'm saying? So we'd have to be cool as fuck.
Alligator. Voodoo.
People are crazy down there, you know what I'm saying? When it gets late, motherfuckers be just shooting at motherfuckers. It's bad down there, bro. Fuck what you heard. It is fucking bad in New Orleans.
You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be a bunch of juggalos out there in New Orleans getting fucking...
I was thinking about it.
Wow.
I mean, they paint their faces too.
Bro. then that voodoo
They're
shit.
in the voodoo.
There's
We're in the
vampires,
voodoo.
bro. Because that's
We're
the whole
the
thing.
vampires.
Like I want to go down there, but I want to go like see
Whatever,
other
I don't
shit
know.
though too.
I'm not
You know, I
really
want to go
into
down there and
vampires.
see like where what's her name? Anne Rice. Interview with the Vampire and all that shit.
yeah.
She's got a big old compound down there. I want to go see some of the old plantation houses and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now
You can't buy drugs down there, bro. Everyone like it's a tour. The place is a tourist trap, so everyone like you got to be careful as fuck when you're down there for sure. Like, if you guys don't believe me and you guys are watching this shit, we're from dangerous neighborhoods, and New Orleans is fucking way different. You know what I'm saying? It's like South Side of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? But like a tourist attraction. Like people are tons of people are going into it, but it's a terrible area to be in where you'll get robbed and all that. So if you got Juggalos, you're going down there. If you're driving, bring your drugs. Don't get them down there because you'll get robbed. 100%.
You never know what.
Like watch First 48 or any of that shit, bro. When it's in New Orleans, it's fucking just like petty robbery and all that shit, bro.
They've been through a lot of bullshit now.
Hell yeah, and, you know, Katrina wrecked that shit. They've been left for poor. Every time it rains, it floods. There was vampires. And Left 4 Dead, there's a zombie apocalypse that happens down there. So Louisiana's seen it all.
Okay, maybe we won't go to Juggalos.
So just be careful, you know what I'm saying? Giant alligators and all that shit. Juggalos, just be careful. But it would be dope as fuck.
Shoot them!
We'd go down there and fucking... What's that from?
The alligator. Oh, what's that fucking show? I forgot the fucking show was called, but it was on like not Animal Planet, but Discovery or something. The Alligator Hunter, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Not Alligator Hunters, but the fuck is that show?
The crap? Oh,
Swamp People. Swamp People.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or Swamp Man, whatever the fuck it is. That one dude.
Maybe we go down there and we rent a fucking fan boat.
Yeah.
See some gators. We gotta get some chewing tobacco. I'm like, oh goddamn, I'm drinking that moonshine, boy. Eat po' boy, lots of shrimp. I don't know, bro. It'd be cool as fuck if we went down there.
Anything comes up the water's coming there.
I know, bro. And they got attacked by that oil fucking, you know. It's bad down there right now. But Juggalos, maybe we'll be down there. If we are, like, excuse us because we're going to be fucked up. If we go down there...
It'll be a culture shock.
If we go down there, I bet you... Jackie Fresh is gonna be like, yo, I'm already here, you guys. What's up, bro?
Oh,
like,
for y'all, motherfucking dad.
You guys just left me in Colorado and shit, bro. Of course, I'm out here in Vegas or fucking New Orleans.
Yeah,
Vegas.
I think I'm in Vegas.
He'll be picking us up from the airport. Yo, what up? Oh, shit.
He'll be there all weekend.
I'm your driver.
Yo, what up?
No sleep.
Oh shit. But so if you do look
might
up,
see.
yeah, it'll be dope.
We'll see what happens.
But like, you know, we got at least 2 tours to look forward to. If not, I guess we'll see ICP before then. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I always like to talk. Oh, that's the speculation too, but that's like true. You know what I'm saying? That's true speculation.
Which one?
We don't talk a lot about strange music.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we just, you know, like there's so much to cover that, you know, a lot of times strange music doesn't get the coverage that they deserve on our
Colorado street team.
And we
and our homegirl Bethany Dillard does.
She
a
is
good
the lead for
job,
that. So
you know, doing it
rocking
on
that shit, too.
herself, and I just try to help out and share what she shares.
Yeah, and because she's putting it down, man. I mean, like, if you're watching this video, you've probably seen some of our homegirl Beth's work, and she's a lead for the Colorado Springs street team and for strange music. Unfortunately, like I said, here we don't cover a lot of strange music, and it is bad that what I'm going to talk about right now is like drama. You know what I'm saying? Huge fans of fucking Cess Crew.
We said in the beginning, you know, if it's an issue, we will address it.
Oh yeah.
You
know what I'm saying? So
the crew? The crew is Cess?
The crew is Cess. Recently I'd seen that there was an interview going around with you from UBI saying Life After Ces. Did you see this?
I did not.
Yeah. So in this article he talks about like Gadamus, I guess, just like stopped showing up and stopped doing stuff.
Damn.
And there was that tour, it happened like mid-tour, and then he just went on the rest of that tour performing solo sets.
Oh shit.
And right now he's released that solo project. He's on a solo tour right now that was in town around the same time.
Well, I know he released I got the EP or something he released last month, a couple months ago.
Yeah. He's on tour right now with Joey Cool.
Yeah.
But I I guess he's just like focusing on just him and what's going on right now.
Damn.
Right.
And
That sucks.
yeah, bro, they're like when
They
it comes
were
to
a
duos,
hot
they're just like the
dude.
best, bro. I love like when they could
Constant
just go
energy,
right back and forth, where they just
Yeah.
like finish the bars. You know what I'm saying? And it go like. When people can do that and they do it fluidly, like the way they do it is just so dope.
Hell
And
yeah.
Ces to me were like some of the best to do it. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
like
Hell yeah, dude.
if they stayed together and stayed together for like the next 10 years, they would easily go down as one of the best duos.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
game.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Their wordplay,
That's
and the way that
definitely
their
one of my
chemistry.
favorite.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it is sad to see this. Gadamus is super dope. Ubiquitous is like you know, you hate to say it, one of the best white rappers. You hate to have to add that clause into it, but I think that's also something that helped Ces Crew like be very marketable, is that it was yin and yang. You know what I'm saying? And I think this could hurt them all together. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Gadamus is going to be doing. I mean, I think that just sucks.
Well, he was on that track on the.
Yeah, but who knows when that was recorded then?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
Anyone
that,
could have a record
that
that
DJ Clay
I just
and
released
and
it.
yeah,
I
have that
think
shit
this is when
feature
it
for a
was
while or
released.
whatever. Yeah. So I remember like not seeing Gotti in some of the pictures. Like he went from being in some, and then like it would show them, and then he wouldn't be there, but nobody said anything. And then UB finished the whole tour. Now he's on his own tour, and I wish him the best of luck. I wish I went and saw him in Chicago. The only thing that was on my actual birthday, and then Mayday was out. The next day I didn't go to either of those because I'm fucking lame. But I saw that. I had
hopefully they squash it. And
hopefully they get back together, or hey, just either way, salute to both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That also like because at the same time there's that interview with Mayday talking about that this South of Fifth was their last contracted album with Strange Music, so there are options for them to sign them again. I don't know what's going to happen, but then they kind of just like it brings this whole thing full circle that I've been talking about since day one, is that when everyone takes shots at Psychopathic about a falling or a crumbling record label, every record label does that.
Yeah.
It's 2018. Nobody sells CDs no more. The only way you can work these artists is by having them go on tour. Twisted's tours don't sell as much anymore. They were giving away tickets to Tech Nine's tour in Milwaukee and in Chicago. So that shows you if you tour too much, everyone gets the idea then, well, hey, I can just see them next time. So then your tour numbers start going down then too. And that's where everyone's like making merch is touring, or money is touring merch.
Torch.
And I feel like that kind of like, if this happens to Strange Music, then everyone can kind of see that it could happen to anyone.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Strange Music is the #1 fucking selling independent fucking label and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So if it could happen to them, it could happen to anyone. And I did say from a long time ago that showing that it could happen to Psychopathic shows that it could happen to anyone then too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
So there's a lot of.
because they lost Ritz now.
Well, Ritz was on a contract. His deal was up, so it
Ritz
wasn't like.
Well, I know, but like it's just they
Ritz,
didn't re-sign Ritz, so Ritz is not Strange.
Ritz,
Gadamus is kind of gone.
Yeah, Gotti, the beef with Cut or whatever happened with Cuddy.
Yeah, Cuddy's been
Couple
gone
years
for
ago.
a long time.
His new label.
And then now, like, if they lose Mayday, then
Black
that's
Gold.
a whole like. Oh yeah, Black Gold, but I haven't heard much from Cuddy in a long time either. I mean, it's been years since.
I
More or
heard
less
the
it's
last
like-
shit he put out, and
Anymore, I just heard like collabos.
Yeah, and those might just be people's shit that people have been sitting on.
You know, yeah.
Because there was that
So
one,
you
that
never
time
know.
that we did a couple of runs with Cut, but like
Yeah.
I haven't really seen him since then. The last show that we did with him was we had Liquid Assassin and Cut out at the same night. That was dope as fuck.
That's when we saw him possibly talking to Tech.
Oh yeah, outside. Getting in trouble for something.
Yeah.
Getting in trouble for something out there.
Did you
Yeah,
say
there's
anything?
totally something. Totally something was going on. Oh damn, I forgot about that. We shouldn't even be. We shouldn't even be saying, yeah, dude, because so much crazy shit has happened. You know what I'm saying? Like one morning.
I have a memory like a motherfucker.
One morning, Cut
sometimes.
Calhoun was my wake-up call at the hotel room, so we give him a ride to the airport. So this is just like, I totally forgot about it. But we were at a show one time, and someone who was super, super important called Cut, and he had to go into this alley and explain himself to that person on the phone. And I was like, we're like, oh, dude, that had to be fucking Tech. And like, we were waiting out there for some money or some shit. I was waiting out there, like, I think that was the night that Beast just took off, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, where the fuck's Beast? This car's here and shit. I need my money, you know what I'm saying? And fucking, we're out by the alley, and Calhoun's like explaining himself to somebody on the phone about something that he said or did that night. And we were like, oh shit, like damn, it's Tech, bro. Fucking Tech
Tech
found out about something, and he's fucking here, bro. I don't know what happened. I don't know. It was fucking wild though. It was that we had to like go to Beast's house, and it was the first time that I ever smoked pot in Beast's house. It was great.
I know. I feel like really honored.
Yeah, because like, nobody else did. We were like, hey, I was like, dude, I'm just not gonna. You want me to sit here and talk to you? I'm not going outside. It's like, all right, go ahead, fine. Like, oh, it was dope. That was a whole
much props to Beast.
Yeah. I'd rather tell Cut's personal business than Beast's personal business, but we had a really good time that night. So I forgot about that completely. But really, since then, I haven't seen Cut around too often, and we were working with him for like 2 or 3 years.
Everybody who dropped from all these different labels is gonna form one other
super label.
Super label.
So you have Cut, Gadamus.
Well, Ritz is
Ritz
is signing Gadamus and Light for sure.
Light.
When we say Light, that's terrible to say. But where is Light? You know what I'm saying? We want to know where Light's at. Has anyone seen Light? Where is the Light? You know what I'm saying? If you've seen Light, let us know, because
next episode we don't hear nothing. We're having Mel Carton with his fucking picture.
For real, bro, because we haven't seen nothing.
You gotta throw out speculations. I'll throw out some speculations. Light is kicking it with DJ Clay on this little hiatus, and they're stirring some shit up.
I hope
I'm right too.
I hope what happens is all of a sudden, like, we start hearing a bunch about Light, and then boom, a fucking EP drops.
My speculation. You know what happened? You know, the whole Thanos and we're pulling him off the track type shit.
I've been thinking about that.
And then now he's fucking.
He's like, well, fuck
you. You ain't heard him since then?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking that too. Maybe he was like, oh, well, hey, you pulled me off that track. Right. Well, fuck you guys then. You know, I hope that's not the case. I saw that he was setting up a studio at his house. I hope that maybe it's just like he's got some time to release his next album. He's gonna make sure it's different or whatever. I don't fucking know, but I hope within the next couple of weeks we start hearing something about Light, and before the next episode, so that we don't have to have a fucking milk carton with Light's face on it. Because I've even seen people ask, "Where's Light?" You know what I'm saying?
Light?
And then he's not on either of these tours as support. He should have been on the ENJ tour as support on the ENJ tour. But hey, dude, who are we? I don't book shows, you know what I'm saying? We fantasy booking this motherfucker. We fantasy bookers now. I don't book shows, you know what I'm saying? We don't do that shit no more. But that was some very good speculation. Yeah. My speculation is that Magic Ninja is preventing ICP or Psychopathic from selling the Wizard of the Hood DVDs. Because now they've only been available through the last 2 VIP packages, but there's been no word of them anywhere else online. There's been no fucking... Really, Psychopathic isn't even acknowledge that they exist. You know?
They're supposed to be an exclusive joint anyway? Like...
Yeah, I guess, but like...
shot deal?
It was. But
but it's in high demand, though, too.
Well, they recorded it that night.
Right.
Fucking dope-ass TV cameras were all over the place. It looked fucking fresh, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I haven't heard anything about this DVD. I haven't seen it online anywhere. I haven't seen anybody talking about it. So it's like they're keeping it extra low-key. I got to know where reaching thin air here and constructed this theory that MNE would be able to then sue Psychopathic for any sales of the of the DVD because they have fucking Twisted and fucking Blaze on the shits. So this way, since they're giving them out as part of the VIP package,
hate goes to them guys, but what
they
about
can still make money.
ABK and Native World? Maybe they're holding it back because
ABK's in 5 fucking seconds. They would just edit this bitch ass out of it. Yeah, they would just edit his ass out of it. You know what I'm saying?
It don't matter. I'm just saying. You stop.
I think that.
Stop blaming my guys over at MNE.
I think that they're avoiding a lawsuit by giving it away for free in the VIP packs, but then still making money off the VIP packs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it doesn't cost $100 to shake somebody's hand, you know, or a DVD doesn't cost $100. So they're making that motherfucking money back on shaking some hands, signing an autograph, and giving out this DVD that they would get sued on if they sold it.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Is my thought and opinion, and I'm probably right because Twisted are a bunch of bitches, and like, or George Villacos, was over there fucking stroking his beard like, yes, let them sell that.
You
bitch.
give us Light, we'll let you sell the DVD.
Shit.
We'll drop some fucking.
Whatever, dude. You guys can have Light if it's like that, but if Light's willing to do that, then
I'm just saying.
whatever. Then
we let you
like
down.
to sleep with the fishes too in their fucking
We would have left you on the track with ICP. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you would have let it ride.
No, they wouldn't.
Dude, they let them come sit us there. Hey, come let's bridge this gap real quick. Like, let's make this happen, Billy.
That was just fucking. That was just Thanos. He was paying for that with his fucking drug cartel money.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's what it was, dude. Totally, that's what it was. But that was like, I guess, my only speculation on this, and to like, and I don't know. I'm not willing to talk about Light yet. We'll talk about Light.
We'll get to another.
We'll talk about Light when there's substantial speculation.
Well, the thing too, like,
just like there's substantial
some
speculation about this fucking whole Wizard of the Hood thing. There's just not substantial speculation about Light yet. I guess there is. There's about as much as there is that we speculated on KG. So whereas the Light episode is coming fucking next time that we get together, the episode, if we don't hear from Light, that episode will be called
Where's the Light?
Exactly.
And we still want to know what the fuck happened between y'all and KG.
Yeah.
I mean, I do.
I ain't got no answers, bro. Ain't got no answers on
For
that.
me to say. I mean, I know it's their business, but I mean, still.
But I still want to know.
You want to know?
Juggalo want to know. Juggalo. No. Oh shit.
Baby shit over here.
But yeah, man. We were talking about that I would. Have you beat Red Dead yet?
I haven't even played it yet, so.
I finally beat Red Dead Redemption, which was really dope. Is that I didn't know when the beta was gonna start for online, and I beat Red Dead. I wrapped up the story probably about a week before online, so it kind of left me craving for a little bit more. 100% the game's dope as fuck. Definitely recommend playing it. Fucking 10 out of 10. I was just super disappointed, and for like about a good 3 hours at the end.
Oh.
I was like, oh shit, because you know everyone knows that Arthur dies. Obviously, this motherfucker gonna die. At first, I was hoping like at some point he was gonna like escape to Mexico and be like a fucking pastor, or die of tuberculosis or some shit. Oh, because in legit in the game you get fucking tuberculosis.
This is like Oregon Trail.
Yeah, but I mean like it's unavoidable. You know what I'm saying? You can live your life like a saint. But I noticed already because Jonas is playing it then, but he coughs a lot already early in the game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he gets fucking tuberculosis, and I'm like, all right, he's gonna die of tuberculosis. But this is fucking Red Dead Redemption, so and this could be different because I chose one ending. I'm gonna tell you that ending. You should choose maybe the other ending that I did.
Don't tell me nothing. I haven't played it at all.
I can't, bro. Spoiler alert.
I already heard that.
Spoiler alert. Then.
This is your chance to go on a cigarette break.
At the fucking near the end.
I had to take a piss.
I won't explain then fully how you get to this end, but near the end.
A couple endings.
There's a few endings. I went back to. I send John Marston out, and I go back to get fucking the hidden gang money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And as I'm going to get this fucking hidden gang money, Micah Bell jumps on me and fucking stabs me in my fucking side gut. We get up and have a fucking bloody knife fight where he fucking obliterates me basically, and then Dutch comes out and then watches fucking Micah Bell stab me in the fucking heart, or right in the chest. Arthur goes to fucking crawl away, and then Micah stabs him one more time in the back, and then it's fucking done. Across the screen, some years later, it might say some number, but I'm pretty sure it just says some years later, and you're fucking riding in a fucking carriage as John Marston with fucking Abigail and fucking somewhat older fucking Jack Marston on the run from leaving another place that you were camped and going to fucking start a new life. And you play a 2 or 3 part epilogue as John Marston, and it sets you up on how the home he buys his land and sets up the homestead and all that shit.
Oh, shit.
And then in the end, you get Red Dead Redemption.
Part 3
the game ends, and then you're like, oh, okay, alright.
Alright, cool. Came back just in time.
Ooh, but there's other ways to end now, you know what I'm
so-
saying? So there's, when it gets to the part that asks you to either help John or go back, try the other way then. If it gives you that option, go and help John and see what happens that way.
I will.
Instead of telling you that. I mean, if you guys, spoiler alert in that bitch, but we warned you before and we'll put it in the motherfucking thing. But that's, and then, so like, for a minute I was like kind of pissed. I'm like, dude, when I didn't do the glitch. There's a gold glitch in Red Dead. There's this one area where you can go get this gold bar in a burnt down area. And if you just open the box, and then walk away. Don't touch the gold bar at all. Just look at it and then save your game. It'll spawn you somewhere else. You go right back to that spot, and then you can hold down on the button and pick up 30 gold bars. Gives you $15,000. I didn't do it. I did it for Jonas, but as Arthur, I died with like fucking almost $5,000, and then when it goes to the epilogue, I got like fucking $24. I was like, I would have blew all of my money. So that's my one tip then too at the end. Just go ham. You know what I'm saying? If you got a bunch of money, go ham. Buy all the guns. Customize all your guns super dope. Make sure they're all fucking loaded with ammo. Buy everything you could fucking buy. And then set up for the end so that you have no money, but you have all the stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once you get all your guns, you'll have all the guns fully customized then still too, and then you'll have like a couple like John's fully customizable stuff then too. But man, I was fucking pissed for a good. I was like, what the? I was like, what the fuck?
I seen a lot of people online talking about how mad they were because of the ending.
Because I mean, like I knew something was gonna happen, but then when that happened, I was like, oh, and then it just happened. You know, I was like, damn, what the fuck? Like, I don't even get to, what the? So when you do it the other way that I told you now, see what happens. I want to know then. And I really haven't looked up anything because eventually I want to do them all. I tried to, anything that I looked up for Red Dead when I was playing through was spoiler-free stuff. So I didn't get nothing blown for me as I went on for it because it's such an immersive, fun game. Hunting so hard, but it's so worth it. Right now, like, I'm trying to beat this challenge. So I've been in the same area for like multiple game days trying to kill cougars with my bow and arrow, and then skin them. I have to do 5 of them. I need 2 more left. I'm trying to get that master hunter shit because I have all the other legendary animals to kill. But I started playing live last night, and it's.
I was gonna say.
I wish, man. See, that's why you need to get this shit now. So that if you get this shit now, then we can play live occasionally and at least have a posse because we're gonna need a posse up in this bitch. But the beta right now has so much potential. Once they get all these bugs, that they sharpen everything up, it's gonna be so dope, dude. I feel like it's gonna be better than GTA Online because there's already more story scenarios that they're putting in. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like one of the first things that I had to do was go out and I linked up with a couple of these dudes and we went to go steal these horses. So that was like there's story missions and then there's still like the battle royale. I did like this one where you had to go and you had to hold this spot for a minute until you took it over. And then you had to keep doing that. Whoever did that got the more points, and then you were like battling for it. It was almost like capture the flag, put on buildings. And then there was one where you're getting points for each kill, and it was like depending on the weapon that you would have. So you could pick up different weapons in different spots. And for like a tomahawk, because you had to either get close or throw it, it'd be like it was worth 8 points or some shit. Like an easy, I had a double barrel shotgun. It was only worth 3 points because it's it's an easy one shot kill. But it was dope, dude. And even like in those, it wasn't as glitchy. When I was doing the horse stealing thing last night, it was a lot more glitchy. And then earlier today, because there's strangers still, you do those, but then people in your game could interfere with it. So I was trying to take this package somewhere else, and this guy was out for me, bro. And I'm pretty sure he was like cheating. He would be fucking disappeared for a second, and he was only killing me with a fucking bow and arrow. I shot him like 3 times in his face with a rifle, fucking didn't kill him. At one point he was like sitting down, threw his lasso and fucking tied me up and then fucking shot me in the head. I was like, yo, I ain't no bitch, but I'm reporting this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, how you gonna be cheating on me, you know what I'm saying? I'm new in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, he was badass. He was coming at me, had long fucking, he looked like the Highlander, bro. You know, the guy who played the Highlander? That's what this guy fucking looked like. But he was fucking in a duster and a fucking bow and arrow on my ass. So I was like, damn, dude. And he would just be like, coming up, you would hear the arrow, and first arrow would miss me, and then dead. I'm like, oh, what the fuck, bro? But it's dope. When they patch it all out, it should be dope. And by then, you'll probably have the game. I'll already rank up to level 25, and we'll fucking just be out there beasting, bro. Because when I played Red Dead, GTA Online, I didn't have like a squat. Like I was just I'm part of a Juggalos gang, but I don't know anybody in the shit.
Same
but on this one, if I could have like a posse where we roll fucking masks up and shit. In the games that we were playing, they give you like fake team names or whatever, and with one of the games where we had to hold down the sections, it was dope. We were like something cowboys, the lone coyotes or some shit, orange bandanas and shit. It was dope. Man, I had a picture of my guy. My guy's name's Emiliano Fierro, you know, like as a tribute to Emiliano Zapata, you know what I'm saying? So a Mexican peasant revolutionary, you know what I'm saying? Fucking led an army in fucking Mexico around that time. So that's I'm named after my guy's named after. They do fucking looks like me, but in the fucking a glitchy Western Mexican, big old bushy mustache, little fucking beard here that's bushy out, then two long greasy hair, and I got like a fucking like wolf scar, fucking deep. You could make the how deep the scar is, and my shit's like full fucking 3 claws across my eye. Dude, it looks so dope. In the first video, in the first picture of you, once you get done, you take a mugshot, and I got my hands, you have to put your hands up like this. Dude, it looks dope. It says my name here on the side. I'm like, I thought I saved the picture on the screenshot last night, but I can't find it. I was like, oh, dude, it looks so fucking dope, bro. That's cool as hell, man. So I can't wait to pass you out. We'll be some evil motherfuckers.
Big money rustlers.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna be rustling motherfuckers out there. But yeah, me and Matt were supposed to talk about that, but Matt plays several different video games at one time.
I do.
I can't do that, dude.
I can't either.
I would lose the storyline. Like, all right, I'd be like, oh, in Red Dead, I'd be like looking for my little, what's that thing in fucking Fallout? You know what I'm saying? You're a pit boy. I'm like, oh, in Red Dead, I'm like, oh, let me roll for my pit boy real quick. Oh, damn, run game. Or I'd be like, oh shit, let me swing my webs at these motherfuckers off my horse. You know what I'm saying? That's why I couldn't play Spider-Man right now because of Red Dead. I focused my whole time and energy on Red Dead, and it was still hard. I tried to beat it by doing almost everything before beating the whole storyline. I got like almost all the legendary animals. I did as much of the challenges that I could, robbed all the motherfuckers that I could. But I could still play the game a whole nother way.
Still putting anybody on the tracks?
No, but I drowned a lot of people by tying them up and then just throwing them in puddles and then just standing there and watching them and just fucking like hit the puddle or whatever, or like put them on the shore when the waves are coming in, and then you throw them on there, and then like the waves would go out and they'd like breathe for a minute, and then the water would come in and then go over them. And then when it recedes, like, and they're tied up in the fucking ground, dude, just sit there and watch them do this shit for fucking minutes, bro. And then finally,
Probably put you at your misery.
Put him on his misery.
I've been in this one spot hunting, like I said, and I'm trying to get these cougars. It's like the best known spot where the cougars are going to be at, and I have a bounty out for me, and so every couple of minutes now, these bounty hunters respawn. So now I've just been like trying to take their corpses and lay them out in weird spots. So when people drive by, they see these dead bounty hunters laying out there.
Like the crazy.
Like it would been like in they would think it was Native Americans or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the guys where the corpses are set up and shit. I'll like lay them across a rock or some shit. I had these 2 guys, and I was like, I couldn't find where the other guy was at, but I think I burnt them up too bad or something. But I was gonna make like an arrow pointing to where I was gonna stack the rest of the bodies. Then like
arrow bodies.
Well, dude, it's a $150 bounty. I've killed fucking like 20 people already, dude. Guys, you just give the shit up. You're never getting the money. Ask the other 20 people that are dead just littered across the side of the road. Everyone would be like, anytime someone comes on the horse, what happened here? Or say some weird shit like that, and they'd be me all bloody, lifting these bodies all over the place.
And you're like, oh, here comes another one.
And there's those boars everywhere, or wolves, so I'm steadily having to kill those. Hopefully I get perfect ones, and then I just throw them on my horse, wait until this fucking cougar comes. Like I said, I gotta get 2 more of these fucking cougars, and then I can, then it'll unlock the next part of the challenge. When you get to like the last part of the challenge, then you could finally go get that panther. There's a panther in like Mexico or some shit like that, and I'm trying to get that motherfucking, dude, the costumes are so dope, and I'm trying to get the fucking panther jacket that goes over the shoulders. Oh, bro. So I got all the fucking slick ass outfits, bro. When I go, hell yeah, throw that panther over me. Oh, because I'm already the great white buffalo, and now I want to be the fucking, I want to be the white panther. Yeah. I got a fucking, this bison hat that goes over my whole head, drapes over, and then I got the 2 horns on that bitch. Throw that on, full white coat and all that. They call them the Great White Buffalo. Hell yeah. But man, look, we've been rambling about a lot of shit, and that's what really I wanted to do, and we've been wanting to get together so that we could do that. Unfortunately, at this exact moment, there is no further details on the website like we have been giving you the last 2 episodes, but I'm sure after this week, there will be, by the Christmas episode. Hopefully we'll do one. I mean, it's just the first. Hopefully within the next 2 weeks we can knock out a Christmas one, and that will be, full of some other details. And maybe by then we'll have went to that Bury the Living 13. Hopefully to see you guys there. You guys got anything else you want to talk about before we get out this motherfucker?
I believe we covered everything.
Yeah, we have, man.
We have. So, for fucking Team MEJ, fucking much love. We'll see you guys next time. That's the way